I'm Carrie, and I need a little sip of water. Ah, refreshing. This thing is ginormous. More about this later. Feel like something's missing today. Oh, there it is. In case you're new to the channel, I'm Carrie, this is Ziggy, and I hope you subscribe if you like what you're watching. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I have some pictures of Ziggy. Today we are reviewing my favorite kitchen gadgets and products from Amazon. And stay tuned to the end where I show you my favorite product. Here it is. Whoop! Alright, watch it at the end. Up first is the new love of my life. It's the Dash Egg Cooker. I did a full review on this and I have fallen in love. This is the easiest way to make eggs that I've ever found. You can make soft-boiled eggs. You can make medium-boiled eggs. You can make hard-boiled eggs. You can make poached eggs. You can even make scrambled eggs or omelets. It is so easy. You poke a little hole in the eggs, put them in here, add water, and push the button. It is amazing. If you want to know more about this product, then check out the video in the link that's either up here or up here. Here's another favorite. I know, this looks weird. Can you guess what this is? Well, it's made of silicone and it's made to go in the microwave and not get hot. So if you're anything like me, you've reached into the microwave, tried to grab something and it was way too hot to pull out and you kind of burned your hands a little bit. Or you moved very, very quickly to a table to set it down. Well, there is no need to do that anymore. You just put this under your plate or your bowl, and when it's time to take your plate or bowl out of the microwave, just curl this up a little bit and pull it out, and no more burns, your hands are protected. This is called the Safe Grabs Silicone Microwave Mat, and I will link everything you see in this video down below so you can find it in case you're interested in buying it. Speaking of silicone, look at this. This is a Silicone Stretch Lid. Instead of using saran wrap or cling wrap, you can reuse these over and over again. I have a 14-piece set that comes in a variety of sizes, and it's so easy to use. You just stretch it right over a bowl. You can even stretch it over a watermelon, cantaloupe, and then pop it in the refrigerator. And when you're done, you can just toss it in the dishwasher to wash it. And these are also freezer safe. Check this out. It's the Mono Kit over the sink dish drying rack. But I don't just use it to dry dishes. I use it to wash produce over the sink. You can put a big batch of produce, as long as the produce is larger than these gaps between the wires, and then spray them over the sink. Of course, this is also good for drying your dishes over the sink as well. And when you're done, you can just roll it up and it doesn't take up much space. If you want to dry pots, pans, or dishes vertically, just put this right on top of here. It's included with this mat when you buy it. I used to use one of those big drying racks that sat on the edge of your sink, but it takes up so much room, and if you don't need it, you still have this big bulky thing you need to store somewhere. As I mentioned before, this rolls up. You can even place it in the dish rack and it doesn't take up very much space at all. So I just talked about washing fruit and produce with that dish rack. Here's something else I like to use. Again, when you store it, it doesn't take up much space because it's collapsible. Pop it out, put your strawberries in there, put your blueberries in there, give them a good wash, and then when you're done, collapse it and put it in a drawer. This is the Collina handheld collapsible colander. As you can tell, I'm a big fan of products that don't take up much real estate in the kitchen. Up next, it's a can opener. It's the Kitchen Mama electric can opener. So what's cool about this electric can opener is you just pop it on top of your can, push the button, it rotates all the way around. And here is the cool thing. It cuts it and does not leave any sharp edges. I've cut myself a couple of times on the lids of cans. And sometimes we toss those in the trash can, and then it's a hazard in there in case you put your hand in there. I don't know why you're putting your hand in the trash, but in case you do, you don't want sharp lids in there. Well, don't worry about sharp lids anymore if you're using this baby. At first I thought I was being a little extra ordering an electric can opener because I have the hand operated one and it works just fine. But this is kind of fun to use, and again, removing those sharp lids from the trash, from your recycling, is a nice safety feature for your family and anyone handling your trash. Another favorite of mine is the Rubbermaid Freshworks Produce Saver Food Storage Containers. It may seem a little spendy, it's $27 for a 3-piece set, but I have found that it does a great job keeping produce fresh, and that's a money saver right there. These are very sturdy containers and I feel like they'll last years and years, so I think it's money well spent. And since it prevents spoiled food and wasted food, you are going to save money and have fewer trips to the grocery store. These containers have fresh vent technology, which regulates the flow of oxygen and carbon dioxide, and that helps the food stay fresh longer. It also has this little crisp tray, so even if there's condensation inside, having your produce elevated a little bit from the bottom helps keep it fresh. And these come in a variety of sizes, so you can have the small one for blueberries, medium for strawberries, large ones for your greens like spinach, big bell peppers, and it's recommended that you use it before you wash your produce so you can just get it from the grocery store, put it in there, and then when you're ready to eat it, wash it up, maybe use one of these to wash it, and you're good to go. You may have already seen this on my channel. It's the Hot Pop Popcorn Popper. Why is this cool? Well, it doesn't take up much space when you're not using it. The lid fits right in there. It's reusable, so less waste, and it's super easy. You just pour your popcorn kernels in here. There are little lines to show you how many kernels to put in there. Pop your lid on, pop it in the microwave, and then you have popcorn. If you want to see exactly how it works, you can check out the video on this Hot Pop. The next product replaced an old favorite of mine, the slow cooker. It's the Instant Pot, slow cooker, and pressure cooker. So not only can you cook things low and slow, you can cook things quickly, even frozen meat. I did a whole video about the Instant Pot over on my other channel. I'll link it up above and down below. These things are amazing. If you're like me, there's quite a few times when it's 4 or 5 o'clock. You're like, okay, what am I going to make for dinner? Well, all the meat is frozen. Not a problem with the Instant Pot. Not only can you quickly thaw out that meat, you can keep the meat in the pot, add your other ingredients, and cook everything in the pot. So it's also a one-pot meal. Pretty incredible. If you want to see Instant Pot recipes on this channel, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do a couple of those. And the next product is huge! Wait, that's not it. Okay, let me tell you a little story about this water bottle real fast. I wanted to increase my water intake, so I got this water bottle from Amazon thinking it was much smaller. I didn't read the dimensions. But this is pretty cute. Massively big, even if it is massive and about the size of a small child. As you can see on here, it encourages you to keep drinking throughout the day. So it says, good morning, remember your goal, feeling awesome, don't give up, which you're probably ready to give up after you've had this much water. And then you did it! Probably not the most convenient water bottle if you're traveling, but it's great to have at home, near your computer. Sip your water, try to reach your goal. But the really big product I was talking about is this. It's the Dash Deluxe Electric Air Fryer. So it makes your food crispy and delicious without oil. So it's a really healthy way to make your food. We've made fried chicken, kale chips. You can make all kinds of things in here quickly. So it saves time and it makes really healthy food. If you want to see how this works and some recipes, let me know in the comments and I'll do a couple videos using this air fryer. The next tool is an avocado cutting tool. It's the Doltala 3-in-1 avocado tool. It not only cuts it, it removes the pit, and you scoop it in your avocado and you have these perfect little slices. I actually tested out 3 different avocado tools, posted it on my other channel. I'll put the link down below. This is amazing. I use it all the time. Check this out. It doesn't look like much, does it? This is Tomorrow's Kitchen Utensil Silicone Rest. It's a little mat that you put your utensils on while you're cooking. So when you're cooking, you can put all the utensils you're using right here. All the little drips and mess is caught in this tray. It's silicone, so it's heat resistant, so you don't have to worry about burning your countertops or anything that you'd lay a hot utensil on. And it's super easy to clean up. You spin me right around, baby! Up next, it's a turntable. I actually use lots of these in the pantries, in cabinets, especially in corners where it's hard to reach things. It makes it so much easier to reach things and to organize things. I'll link a couple of these that I use down below because these are one of my favorite organizational tools, products for the kitchen and the pantry. Up next, we have some scissors. These are Norpro Triple Herb Scissors. Triple because it has 3 blades. That helps you slice up little herbs so easily. I didn't have herbs at the time that I filmed this, so I'm using spinach to demonstrate. It slices thin little slices. I love to use this on basil. In the summertime, I take tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, and a little bit of basil on top. Just be careful. These are pretty sharp. Look at this crazy little gadget. It's the Chefin Garlic Zoom Garlic Chopper. So all you do is open this up, put your garlic in here, close it, and roll it. And it chops it all up. So it lets you mince up that garlic. You can just do a few rolls if you want bigger chunks. If you want it smaller, just keep rolling until you get the desired size. It's a lot of fun too. When you have a big batch of garlic, like 5, 6, 7 cloves that you need to mince up, this comes in handy. But if you only need to mince up 1 clove, this is what I recommend. It's a crusher, mincer, and peeler. So you don't need to peel your cloves, just pop it in here. Press it down and you have minced garlic. Now you do need a little knife or something to cut the garlic and set it free. I have been using this for years and it's still in great shape and works perfectly. So if you're mincing garlic and if you're cutting up onions too, your hands can get, well, a little stinky. This rub away bar helps take care of the stink. You rub it on your hands and it takes that odor away. Now your hands do end up smelling a little bit like metal, but I think that's better than smelling like onions. I'm saving one of my favorite tools for last. But before I show you this, I'll show you this. It's the Joseph Blade Brush Knife and Cutlery Cleaner. So as you can see, it's shaped like a mouth. It has all of these bristles that you just stick your knife, your fork, any utensil you want to scrub and get nice and clean. It's a lot safer than taking a big knife and putting it in a sponge and trying to clean it that way. This part is hard plastic, so it protects your hand, and it really works well at getting all the little stuck-on pieces of food off your knives and utensils. Alright, one of my favorite products is this. It's the Good Cook High Temperature Meat Chopper. This works so well at chopping up big meat chunks, especially ground beef, ground turkey. It's made of nylon and it's safe up to 400 degrees. So it has these 5 blades that you just stamp right down and chop up that meat. Even if it's not fully thawed, then you can get in there, maybe give it a little twist and break up those big chunks of meat. And it's safe on non-stick surfaces. I love this chopper. It's something you don't realize you need until you have it, and then you can't live without it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Again, all the links for these products are down below. If you want to see more videos like this, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be one of the first to know when new videos come out. Have fun in your kitchen and I'll see you in the next video.